Hey, how's it going, boys? I haven't posted on this channel in a while, and that's because I will keep it a stack. I've been busy. It's the first week since moving to YouTube, and I figured I'd make a video just about how I feel about it, how things have been going, and I think I'll do the same thing at like a month and a year. Because one of the biggest things I've seen is discussion about my move. Let's break this section up into 3 parts. How I've actually been doing, like analytically, based off the data, how I feel about it all, and then what it all means. Let's start with data. Bang, this is it. This was basically my last few weeks on Twitch before leaving. And as you can see, I was a little up and up. I had about 19,000 average viewers. That's up, because if you look at the past 6 months, you know, but past year, hey, subathon, woo! But, you know, after the subathon, I think everyone's pretty aware that numbers were down, and they kind of mellowed out around 18 to 20,000. YouTube first week has been kind of crazy. With the exception of one stream where I didn't have much planned, the other streams all hit 30,000 viewers at one point and averaged around like 25,000. And maybe this will all drop off. I can 100% believe that that might be the case. We'll see. Here's a couple numbers from a website called Social Blade. Now, Social Blade is the absolute worst of the worst websites because they literally give you a schooling grade based off of how social media you are, which is absurd. But you know what? This is the brain rot that we have to suffer through for the amount of success that we receive. So this week has been the biggest week for my channel in terms of subscribers gained, which makes sense. A lot of attention around the Switch. And then also views. So, you know, we're basically getting about as many views in a week as Mr. Beast does in an hour of uploading a video. That's big. We love that. Honestly, it's been going great. I kind of like the system of immediately when I end the stream, leading all my viewers to a video. Boys! It seems like getting 30,000 views in the first couple of minutes helps a lot because then YouTube just pushes it in the algorithm. That or Susan flipped the switch. Either way, I'm not complaining. Second, though, how do I feel about it? Because, you know, I've been on YouTube for a week now, and a couple of things happened that I didn't expect. The suspension, if I watch certain content, was unexpected. And it's like not that big of a deal because honestly, the content that I'm watching is not something I would make a YouTube video out of. If I can't watch some videos, I think that's fine overall. Chat, I think, pretty PogChamp. The extension worked out really well. We're going to roll it out to Firefox in Safari, so it won't just be for Chrome, and things like channel points are hopefully going to be added soon. I'm hoping basically the extension makes it the best possible experience for the viewer. Like that's the goal. I will say though, chat is faster on YouTube than ever before. Like even if I have less viewers, it is faster than when I had like 30, 40,000 on Twitch. I didn't really understand why. It felt like I was an XQC streamer all of a sudden. And I discovered the reason why YouTube chat is faster and also kind of feels worse is because YouTube has developed a better back-end system, which makes it a worse front-end experience. Let me explain. Twitch, if you go to any chat right now, and even if they have 120,000 viewers like XQC does right now, it kind of does this thing where messages pop up and then it freezes. And sometimes it'll skip like a huge 10-page jump, but it's not that jarring because all you do when you read chat is wait for it to pause and then you read the first thing you see. Actually good. Where's he going? And you just latch on to one thing, and that's kind of how you read chat. Because the way Twitch has programmed their chat is for messages to just fly. Think of it like a water faucet. The faucet's always open, and sometimes there's too much water and it jams up, and then it flushes out. But while it's jammed up, you can still read it. YouTube chat is like a constant flood. Now, this is not as many chatters as XQC's, but it almost is harder to read. Like they have half as many viewers, and this constant flood makes it harder to actually read a single message because you have to track it up. And that's because the way YouTube has designed it is they hold all chat messages for like 5 seconds, and then they will release it like one by one over the next 5 seconds. And so it flows very smoothly. It's almost a smarter development strategy, but a worse experience because they didn't just open the floodgates. And that's been a little bit harder to adjust to, I'll be honest. And, you know, I don't think there's anything we can do on the extension side to actually resolve that. And I don't think I can tell YouTube to design it worse so the experience for me is better. But outside of that, streaming's kind of felt like streaming. I will say, for some reason, and I think it's my fault, because like the pressure I gave myself when I switched over. I feel more pressure than when I was on Twitch to actually start stream with real content. Does that make sense? I feel like I can't just go live and fuck around and play Super Auto Pets for 4 hours and watch MasterChef for another 4 like a classic Twitch streamer would. And like I would personally do when I was back on Twitch. I feel like I need to have something that's like, you know, maybe a gimmick or some bro versus bro, bros versus bros, just something that makes it worthwhile. I think overall it should be fine, something I should get used to. And then finally, what does this mean for Twitch and YouTube? And my answer to that, I don't fucking know. I feel like people are under the impression that me moving over, I'm supposed to be a champion for future people to move to YouTube and transform the platform in other ways because I'm a variety content creator as opposed to the other people who are just pure gamers who play Call of Duty all the time. And I connect communities and yada, yada, yada. And man, I don't know. That's not my job here. I just want to make good content that's worthwhile, fun for people to watch, and do the best I can and like challenge myself to try new types of content instead of being somehow burdened with the responsibility of making a whole platform win a platform war. There's a lot of conversation around that aspect that I don't care about. And I understand why it happens. It happens every time a platform change happens, but I don't want to be that guy. Maybe it's not a choice I have. Maybe I'll have to be that guy. But at the end of the day, I just hope if you hop in stream, you have a good time. And that's it. Anyway, boys, that's about it. That's all I got for you. Just thought I'd do a little update. I don't know what this channel is anymore, but I kind of like just shooting the shit. All right, bye. See you later, guys.
You've got mail.